and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things fragrance and things that smell amazing. If you're new here, my name is Shanee. Thank you so much for watching. Today, guys, I'm going to share with you a holiday gift guide for men and women. You know, the season is coming around and fragrance is so subjective. So these are some, good blind buys that you can buy as a gift for someone in your family, sibling, parent, husband, wife, whatever. So if you're interested in seeing a little guide, go ahead and keep on watching. Guys, for my gift guide, I'm going to start off. I have 5 for women, or chose 5 for women and then 5 for men. I went into the department stores to see what sales they had going on. So I'm going to start with the women first. The first one on my list is Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb. It has jasmine, it has patchouli, and it has orange blossom in it. So it's a very sweet floral fragrance. A lot of women have this in their collection. It's considered to be a lot of women's signature scent. It is a very overstated fragrance, so a lot of women have it, a lot of women smell like it or have had it in previous, in their collection. One thing I will say is it is a gourmand scent, so it is considered to be an edible, sweet floral, things like that. I would definitely say it's a light sweet floral fragrance. So if you know the person in your life that you're buying this for loves flowers, they love to smell sweet but not too sweet where it's overpowering, they would definitely like this. What I would say, I think I mentioned it is an old faithful, so a lot of people have this fragrance, a lot of people gravitate towards it. So if you know the person that you're buying this for isn't too keen on the fragrance, like they don't know all the notes and they don't care about that, they just want to smell good, I would definitely say Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. They have a lot of sales or gift sets going on at Macy's and at Nordstrom's. That's where I found these gift sets up here. So you can get it like with the shower gel, you can get it with the lotion, the travel spray, the bigger size, the mini size. They have everything in Viktor & Rolf. And I know online actually you can personalize the bottle. So if you go online at viktorandrolf.com, you can put bows on it, the names on it, all that. So they're very keen in personalizing their bottles. So if you know the person you're buying this fragrance for loves a sweet floral fragrance with a little bit of, that patchouliness, so it's a little dirty, not too much, then they will love this fragrance, okay? The next one I have on my list, I actually own in my collection. I think you can see that I kind of like it because of how much I've used. This is Valentino's Born in Roma. Now I'm going to spray it a little bit just so I can get familiar with it as well. This has black currant, it has that bourbon vanilla in it, but then it also, ooh, that was a lot for me. It definitely has the incense in it as well. This particular fragrance, I'm looking at my notes. This one is a floral, but it has a little bit of warmness to it. I can kind of smell it as I'm getting to it. Now, one thing I will mention about this, it is a warm floral. So unlike Flower Bomb was kind of like sweet. It was in your face, the floral. This is, in the beginning is floral, but it, dries down to that warmer thing. It does have that spicy vanilla in it. But then one thing as well, it does have some fruit-like notes. That's kind of where that fruity gourmand depthness comes into it for this particular fragrance. One thing a lot of people says that this is on the sweeter side of a floral fragrance. A lot of florals come just straight out the bat, just floral. This does have a sweet note to it, but then it definitely dries down to that warmness. One thing I will say is that if you like Flower Bomb, right? But let's say you wish it had a little bit more to it, then I would definitely say the Born in Roma. So they have gift sets for this as well. When you go into your Macy's or your Nordstrom's, you can definitely see lotions, shower gels, whatever have you. But I think that Flower Bomb on the floral note is great with a little bit of sweetness to it. But I think that Born in Roma with that floral, with that depthness to it, is definitely going to work out for a person who is, a little bit, more experienced in the fragrance section but likes to smell sexy. This is going to definitely work for them as well. The next one I want to share with you guys is YSL's Mon Petit. Now, you all know that I just have the intense version, but the original version is still gorgeous as well, so I'm going to start with that one. This one has the strawberry, the raspberry, the musk, the vanilla, patchouli, pear. I think it has a little bit of orange in there as well. This is what you consider to be your fruity, fresh, youthful fragrance. It has nothing to do with any type of depth. In my opinion, this is just a great fragrance as well. It's nothing groundbreaking or complex. I'm just going to put that out there. It's just straight fruity, it's very flirty, it's very youthful. I think this is good for daytime for anyone. Some women do wear it at night. Me personally, when I smell it, I always think of it somewhere like we're going out for a date or we're going out just on the town. So it doesn't have to be a date fragrance, but it is something that a woman can wear all day, all night, any season, you know, any type of atmosphere that they're going into. So Mon Paris by YSL is definitely good. What I will say is that you will get compliments on this fragrance. It definitely has a great smell to it. So if you know a woman that isn't into floral, like let's say she just doesn't like floral, Mon Paris is very good because it has those fruit notes to it. So it is more sweeter, it is more flirtier, it is more youthful, it's more playful than the original ones that kind of smell like more mature, more florally, more just too much. Definitely the person that you choose to get this fragrance has to like that particular, or has to embrace those characteristics, because if you're buying a gift set like for a woman and she likes to smell sexy and then you get her Mon Paris, it's not that type of sexy. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of in the playful area. So Mon Paris, if you're looking for an overall just great fragrance to wear any day, anytime, that is good for you. The next one I actually do have in my collection, which I'm kind of grateful about. This is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Now I think everyone knows that during the holiday season, Good Girl, they have every particular flanker that they have on sale, but I just like the original one. I'm not into all the other ones. I just like the original one. This one, for me, compliment in a bottle. This is for those heavier days. It's colder outside, it's winter. This is perfect. I layer this fragrance. I don't have to, but y'all know I overdo it. So when I want people to smell me, I need people to smell me. So this is good, and definitely you will smell your woman. And just look at the actual packaging of it. I think you can tell that when a woman is smelling this, she's probably wearing these or wearing something like that of a sort, or she has a nice bag. Guys, this is sensual, this is rich, this is basically a famous person. I'm not now we're not famous, of course. Well, I'm not famous, but this is so good, guys. If you know a woman that loves florals but loves to smell sexy as well, and like I said, it's for those cooler nighttime, you know, atmosphere situations, that is when you will pull this out. This is definitely a compliment getter. Every woman that I know that has this actually gets huge compliments. I do as well. I need to actually get another bottle of this because I've had this for a long period of time. This has tuberose, it has jasmine, it has tonka bean, so it definitely has that floral sexiness to it. Now, one thing as well, I will say, if you're not looking to get any type of attention, then, or if you know the woman that you're buying this for does not seek attention, they're very laid back, they don't like to be noticed a lot, then I would definitely steer away from this because this is very heavy, it's very compliment getting. So I wouldn't even want to put that pressure on anyone who doesn't want the pressure, if you get what I'm saying. The next one I'm going to share with you guys is a prized possession to me. I don't know if a lot of women even talk about it because of the specific characteristics I'm going to give you. The last one I have is Gucci Guilty, and it's the Pour Femme EDP version. This is a powdery floral. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. This to me is a very mature scent. So if you're looking to buy this for a particular woman, I wouldn't say age is a factor, but you have to know her, if you get what I'm saying. Now, some would say it's a, I don't like to say grandma scent because that's not good, but a more mature scent. I love this particular flower, powdery flower. This is the only powdery flower I think that I have in my collection. It's pink pepper, it's geranium, and it's peach. And I'm telling you, when you spray this once, you're good. If you spray this 3 or more times, you're going to sneeze, you're going to cough. That's why, as you can see, I've used a lot, but it's been within a year's time frame. I only pulled this out in the winter months. I don't pull it out anytime because of how heavy it is. Guys, I'm telling you, it is so dark and it's very mysterious. If you think that Good Girl was dark, then going any farther won't work for you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was actually shocked to see in Macy's that they had a gift set for this. A lot of people just gravitate towards the original Gucci Guilty and not the Pour Femme EDP new version of it. Just a repackaged formulation of this one. This is good, guys. I have a nostalgic, how can I say it, thought about it because I was gifted this, but this is an amazing scent in my opinion. If you're looking for a dirty floral, like that's basically with it. You're looking for a dirty floral, but something that's so complex and very powdery. So I wouldn't lie to you and say, oh, it's fresh and clean. This is not. It's very dirty. It has that patchouli in it, the geranium that's in it. This is good though. So I would say with this, right, go to the department store and spray it first, or get a sample of it and then take it and try to see if the person likes it. Before, I wouldn't blind buy this. This is just me in my opinion. Because of how powdery the floral is, I wouldn't steer you guys wrong. But if you know that particular woman in your life might like it, then I say go for it. But blind buy, I don't really recommend, just to be quite honest with you. So we're going to move on to the male category. So women, if you need to buy something for your significant other, your father, your son, your brother, anything, we're just gonna jump into that. Now I have to read because I don't have male fragrances. I'm a woman, not saying that I can't have them, but I just personally don't have them. I went into the store and I actually took down some notes and, you know, walked around and seen what gift sets were available. So I'm just gonna let you know what I think, and these are the top 5 that I think men would like, that you could steer them in any type of category. The first one I thought was really, really good, and I have it, I have seen a lot of men actually wear it. I've seen a lot of men actually buy it, and I've smelled it on men, so I think it's great. This is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. Ombre Leather has cashmere, it has leather, and it has amber in it. This is a predominant woody scent with a rich lavender base. So if you know the man that you're buying this for, or I would say man that you're buying this for, son, whatever, loves to smell leathery, then I would definitely say, or likes to smell woody, this is something that they would particularly like. Now, it's not a heavy leather, but it is a fresh leather. So I would say like a fresh jacket that, you know, you take the plastic out. That's kind of what this smells like for a man. One thing that is a combination of sexy and it's subtle. So if you know that the person that you're buying this for doesn't like to be over the top, but they want a little but then like chill back a little bit, this is definitely for them. It's for any event. It's used for daily use. So this is kind of like an overall good fragrance if they like to be, you know, sexy, but then have that vibe of I'm chilling as well. So that's a good one. The next one I would recommend, guys, I don't judge me, but I just smelled this actually this year. I don't know why, but I've smelled so many male fragrances, but I just smelled this one time at my brother's house. One of my good friends, her husband's house. This is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. I know you're probably thinking like, girl, where have you been? But I just smelled it this year, and I'm telling you, as soon as I smelled it, I was just like, okay, I gotta get a man so I can buy it so he can smell like this. So this particular fragrance is a fresh and spicy fragrance, and that is no lie. It has notes of grapefruit, it has mandarin in it, it has leather, it has tonka bean, and then it has amber and musk. This one, I'm telling you ladies, if you want your man to smell good, this is something you need to buy him. Now, this is a woman, right? This is a woman's opinion. I kind of don't even like a man to go out the house with this on, because it's just that much of a good compliment. Like you could wear this in the house. Like, why we gotta go out? Like you could just wear it here. But that's not how realistically it works. This is a good fragrance, women, to buy for any man of a particular age. I don't think that you should buy this for, you know, a 15-year-old boy. That's just me in my opinion. But if you want something that's, you know, a little bit different, then I definitely say you can buy this for them as well. This is a classic scent for men. A lot of men have this fragrance. So if you know your significant other or the man in your life does have this fragrance, that I would just say you can repurchase it. They can have it again. This is a good fragrance for any man of a particular age. Women, you'll be smelling him all day and all night. So if you want something that's cozy, sexy, sensual, and other people can be like, oh, he smells good as well, I would definitely say get this for a man that you have in your life. Father, son, like I said, doesn't have to be a significant other, but I think that any man that you buy this for will definitely enjoy it. The next one, actually, I haven't heard too much about it, maybe because it's an older fragrance. It is Givenchy's Gentleman. This is, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a fragrance for a man that doesn't like to wear fragrance. And that's how I can explain it, because it is nothing too complex. Kind of like how the other fragrances for women I explained. This is something that any man would like. It's a typical spicy fall scent. So it has lavender in it, it has black pepper, it has cinnamon, it has benzoin, patchouli, and balsam. So this is a good fragrance for a man that's just like, I'm just going to throw something on just so I can smell good. He's not doing too much. He's just not really going anywhere. He's just like, I don't want to smell good, but I don't want I don't want to liven up the place. You get what I'm saying? It's classy, it's unique, and it's a very super easy throw on. So that's Givenchy's Gentleman, and it kind of really speaks, you know, the name speaks for itself. He's a gentleman. He pulls out chairs. You know, he's not loud. We're not going to the party. We're going out to dinner, having a nice, you know, steak or something like that. So that's a good, you know, fragrance recommendation for that man in your life as well. So the next one I'm talking to you guys about is Versace Arrows. To me, this is definitely a beast mode fragrance for a man. It's a party mode fragrance. They like to hang out, they like to mingle, they like to be in the crowd. Nothing wrong with that, but this is definitely a crowd pleaser for female, for men, whatever. You're definitely going to smell it. And the funny thing is that I actually bought this fragrance a couple years ago, and I have it in my collection. I have a travel spray of it that I keep in my car. And for a long time, I didn't know it was a male fragrance, but it smells absolutely great. It is for men, but you could be unisex depending on the type of woman that you are. You know, you might like this as well. Like I said, it screams party, weekend. It's a loud fragrance. It has mint, it has lemon, ambroxan, tonka bean, vanilla, cedar, vetiver, and then it has that oak moss in it. So it's definitely very, very sexy. One thing I would say about this particular fragrance, this one and the Paco Rabanne are definitely masterpiece fragrances. A lot of men have them as staples in their collection. It's nothing that you haven't heard about. Basically, these are fragrances that are just plain good gifts to give during the holiday season. The last one I'm going to give you is for the guy that's very sporty. He's always, you know, on the court. He might play a sport. He's just that kind of like, he goes to the gym a lot. This is for them. This is Prada, and it is Luna Rosa, the sport version, right? It has citron, it has lavender, it has cedar. This is a fresh and clean, elegant fragrance. So they can wear this to the gym, like I said, if they play a particular sport, basketball, football, soccer, or whatever. They just want to throw it on and go to practice. Some men actually do prefer to wear cologne or something like that, or a spray when they go out at any time, you know, during the day. This one is an easy reach. Now, what I will say about this one is that it can be worn during anything. The summer scent with a touch of class. That's basically how I can sum it up. Not saying it's light, but it's so fresh, it's so clean. But like I said, you have that citron in it, so of course you're gonna have that kind of lime feel or that citrusy feel. So that's why it kind of gives you that freshness note in it. So I would definitely say, if you have a man that is always, you know, doing something sporty, they would definitely like this one. The Paco Rabanne and also the Gentleman and the Arrows are more for the men that want to make a staple, especially that Paco Rabanne. Arrows, if you have a gentleman in your life that, you know, maybe even your son that likes to hang out with his friends, he would definitely like this particular one. I kind of see the Arrows being a little bit more of the younger crowd, like between your 23 and maybe like your 30. Paco Rabanne, I can definitely see it being about 26 and older. The Gentleman, I kind of can see that as being an older man. So when I say older, I just kind of mean, you know, 30 and up, whatever. 28, I can round that out. And then your ombre leather, I kind of see that for like the fathers. You know, that's just something that's really sexy, or a person that's, you know, married. This is just in my mind. This is just how I think. You can wear them or give them however you please, but those are my top 5 gift sets that I think that all men would enjoy. So if you go out to the store, ladies and gentlemen, and you see these gift sets, they're definitely reasonable in price. Like I said, you can get the lotion, the shower gel, the deodorant, whatever. They'll have like 3 in 1, and they'll run you maybe like $150 to $200 for like 3 items. So I definitely recommend going and getting these particular 5 for women and these 5 for men. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. So let me know in the comments section down below, what have you been picking up for anyone in your family that you love? And if you like this video, guys, hit the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I would love to add you to the family where we talk about fragrance all day, every day over on my Instagram at The Style of Sense. And until the next video, guys, bye.